Hey guys, Dwayne here with a little bit of a vinyl update, as well as sharing some VC love that was sent my way, and just a little bit of news. And so let me start with a little bit of news. The first thing is my 300 sub contest officially ends tomorrow, January 15th. So I just want to do a quick shout out and make sure that I've logged everybody that has posted a response. Keep in mind, I'm not going to read the list right now, but keep in mind that if I have not commented on your video response, then I haven't seen it and I don't know about it. So double check your response and make sure that I have commented on it. And if I haven't, send me a personal message right away. The last thing I want to do is hold the drawing and have missed someone. So I've mentioned this before, so this is my last official, notification for that. So not tomorrow, but on Monday the 17th, I will post a video for the drawing for that. So on that, just a couple of tidbits of news for those that haven't heard. I mean, probably everyone's heard by now, but to all my metal fan subscribers, Tony Iommi diagnosed with cancer. Absolutely horrible news. There's nothing worse than finding out, one of your idols is not doing well. So I'm really pulling for him to come through. And all this right after, Sabbath announces a, official reunion, back together, new album, and this happens. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And then another piece is I got an email from the Shins, and with an attachment link to check out one of the new tracks from the new album. The new album will be out in March. I should have wrote it down. I don't remember the name of the track or the name of the album off the top of my head. I did give it one listen and I liked what I heard, so looking forward to that as well. So okay, let's get going. So I received 2 packages virtually the same day, and it's more VC love, and I know that phrase may be getting old to a lot of people, but when someone sends you stuff just out of the kindness of their heart, that's a loving act, and so that's what I call it. But first and foremost is I got a package from Andy with a couple of the Record Collector magazines, this issue and this issue. And Stevie in the UK sent me one, and I had never seen this magazine before, and I fell in love with it. And Andy got a hold of me and said, hey, I got a couple issues I can send you. And so Andy, thank you so much. I tore through these last night. My wife and daughter were sitting there watching TV, and I was sitting there reading these. So very, very cool. Thank you so much. What we're listening to to thank Andy, Rubicon, Tangerine Dream, UK gatefold import, Virgin label, the green and orange Virgin label. Yeah, she looks pretty in a Blake sleeve, doesn't she? Anyway, so Andy, thank you. Okay, and then I had received a message, a personal message from one of my subscribers that said, the message title said, I have some stuff. So of course that, raised my eyebrows, and I clicked on it, and it was a very nice message from one of my subscribers. He does not post any videos, and said, hey, I have some stuff that I think you might want. Do you collect VHS tapes and cassette tapes? Which of course I do. And so he said he was going to send me a little care package, and so I kind of forgot about it, and boom, here it is. And I'm not going to go through everything because there's quite a bit here, but nice big box, and his name is Mike. And Mike, buddy, thank you so much. Everything that is in here, I absolutely just love. And I know you sent it priority, and thank you so much. But save some money. Save some money. Don't have to send it priority, you know. But thank you so much. I mean, you know, talk about like a day in Christmas. And so he sent me a CD here that has a band on it he wants me to check out, but just loaded with all kinds of metal on VHS and cassette. I mean, from Crocus to Anthrax to Accept, Helix, and all of these are like absolutely gorgeous, my friend. We got Ozfest. This is still sealed. All of the Mountain King by Sabotage. Loudness. Testament the Ritual. It just goes on and on. EZO. Funny thing about this, I'll show you in a minute. And then just a load of VHS tapes. We got Live and Loud by Ozzy in the limited edition metal case. We got some Kiss for Derek. We got Dawkins, Unchain the Night. Most of these VHS tapes I don't have. The Ozzy, I do have the DVD of that. Black Sabbath, The Last Supper. Operation Mindcrime by Queensryche. I actually have this. This is Wasp. Videos in the Raw. I actually have this very VHS tape, but let me tell you something. See this case? Mine's thrashed. So this is awesome. All of this stuff, Mike, is like, man, did you take care of this? It's all like brand new still. Motley Crue Uncensored, Def Leppard, Scorpions, Ozzy. Here's another one for Derek, and I have never seen this, and this is cool as hell. This is a Kiss 3D video, includes 3D glasses for viewing, limited edition free enhanced CD. And so yeah, little Kiss 3D glasses, the VHS tape, and then a CD. This is very, very cool. I'll be sure and burn a copy for Derek. Just kidding, buddy. You know I love you. And then here's like a 2011 label sampler CD, the Mylene Sheath. And this is still sealed. So, man, what a box of joy. Mike, thank you so much, and please let me know how I can send something back, and definitely take care of you on that. This stuff goes right in my collection and will be loved, so thank you so much. Okay, so on to the vinyl update. This is various pieces that I picked up over about 2 weeks ago, and just so you know, my vinyl update, I have a few things coming in the mail that I've been waiting for a long time, but I'm probably not going to have excuse me, a vinyl update for a while, at least probably 3 or 4 weeks. I'll explain as I go through, but a lot of this stuff I got at the flea market. So and I found this, and I was psyched about this. This was 50 cents, and this came in a plain white sleeve, but it's a white label promo, Charisma label, white label promo, and it's stereo on both sides, and it's For a While by Tony Banks. So some more, a couple little pieces from my Genesis and family collection. So very, very excited about those. Okay, I had mentioned in a couple of videos back that, you know, I scored an LP that will probably be the best deal that I'm going to find this year. And you know, first let me say I may have exaggerated how ecstatic this find is. It's not like a Beatles Butcher cover or anything like that, but let me just show it to you and explain why. So I stopped at a garage sale as they were setting up, okay? They did not have a box of records like you usually find at a garage sale. They had one record laying on a table amongst a bunch of other stuff, okay? And I, of course, asked after I got this, do you have any other records? And they said no. Okay, so this was the only record they had. And when I saw it and I saw the condition, I'm like, oh my God. So this record cost me 25 cents, a quarter, okay? Now, this record is in absolutely brand new mint condition. And I couldn't be happier. Electric Ladyland by Jimi Hendrix. And of course this is blaked, okay? Now, this is absolutely dead straight mint. Gatefold, it's still tight when you open it. There's absolutely, as you can see, no ring wear at all. That's as far as I can open it without it starting to, you know, creak a little bit. The spine, not even an open line, okay? This is on the Reprise label, full tan Reprise label. Both discs are absolutely, I would seriously say, unplayed, okay? Now, I'm going to reach out and make a doctor appointment here. So I'm calling out Dr. Deadwax. I did a little looking up on this album, and from what I can tell, this is a 1972 pressing, and it's a fourth pressing or a fourth print pressing. And from what I can tell, the reason why is because if you look at the label, see the little Warner Brothers logo there? Okay, that came later. Now the original pressings are on the two-tone Reprise label, but I'm going to send Dr. Deadwax a message with the Deadwax code on this to make sure that I'm right. So this is to my knowledge, a fourth printing 1972 copy of this album. Absolutely dead mint. You know, I've talked about focusing on my Bowie and my Hendrix. I try to pick up at least one album by one of those two artists, one a month. I did not expect to pay 25 cents. And, you know, this was, of course, on the list, and I was originally looking at probably going with a 180 gram reissue, because every time I see this album, it's usually heavy ring wear or not in the condition I would want. So I freaked out when I found this. It was so hard for me not to, you know, create a scene there when I found it and saw it. So, okay, so yeah, psyched. Okay, so I go to a antique store, you know, Punk, Texas. I know you like them antique stores. And found a seller with a dollar box and found some really cool pieces there. This is I have so many copies of this album, but like my Yes, I have like different variations of it. This is Cornerstone by Styx, okay? This is a UK import, which I did not have. I have a Japanese, I have an original master recording, yada, yada, yada. I did not have a UK import. This is a gatefold. Okay, the US has a wraparound cover with the silver inner sleeve. This is a gatefold without the silver. A&M Records, dead mint, and there's a previous owner's name and address on here from Stockholm, Madeline Jangenius Olsen. So, Madeline, if you ever watch my video, I have your record. So, all the way from the UK to California. So, I was very excited to find that for $1. One of the last albums that I needed by Larry Fast and Synergy. Love me some Synergy. This is another Dead Mint LP, as you can see. This is Games. This is on Passport. This is a USA pressing, 1979. Just gorgeous for $1. So very, very excited about this. And then I grabbed this just because I like some comedy stuff. I grew up in the 80s. It was a mint copy. I couldn't set it down. Dare to Be Stupid by Weird Al Yankovic. You know? How can you not? And then this one, I was actually playing this one as background music in my second to last video, I think, because I had just brought it home. Finally found a decent copy of Sorcerer by Tangerine Dream. And it does have a little bit of ring wear, but the vinyl is super sweet. And, you know, I couldn't pass it up. So I got that. Picked this up at the little store I like to go to on Saturdays. This was after the yard sale flying. And picked this up. This is a promotional copy. I got this for 50 cents. It's what label is this? It's on Sire. Okay, this is I'll Remember the theme from the motion picture With Honors by Madonna. Take it out of the sleeve. This is a 12-inch single. You see how beautiful this is. You can see like the impression of the LP in the jacket, but there is no actual rubbed wear. Promo stamp down here. Yeah, I like me some Madonna. So what? White label promo. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Maverick, Sire and Warner Brothers. So, for 50 cents, yeah, I couldn't pass that up. And then I'm going to try and go through these pretty quick here. I don't want to drag. Got this. I'm embarrassed to hold this cover up, but I needed it for my Prince collection. And definitely not my favorite album, but Love Sexy. There we go. Now I can handle it. Love Sexy by Prince. Just kidding, I could care less. But nice copy of that. Another Dead Mint copy for $1. I'm so glad I got this because I had literally kind of forgotten about this album. I played this just the other night. So good. So good. This is Rat in the Kitchen by UB40. So good. So good. Okay, some freshly blaked metal. When I did my video for Psychedelica, which, dude, where'd you go? He's gone. I don't know what happened to your channel, man. The account's closed and you're gone. So, Brian, if you're out there, dude, contact me. Anyway, that video that I had made went over so well. I got such a response from that. As I was blaking some more stuff, I left it out so I could show you. So, this was one here. This is actually a pretty damn rare LP. This is a German import on Noise Records. This is Sado, Shout. And this is killer. This is killer stuff. This is, let's say, like 85? What year was this? Of course, I don't see a year on it. I want to say this is 84, 85. But yeah, direct metal mastering, Shout by Sado. This is just killer. Killer stuff. Okay, some Japanese metal. I love Japanese metal. I know I've talked about Loudness and the band X Japan, which, by the way, if anybody ever sees any vinyl by X Japan, I will kill for it. Okay, I have none on vinyl. It is so rare. It is so hard to get, especially the album Vanishing Vision. I will kill for that LP if anyone ever finds that. But anyway, this is a band that has been through a couple of variations. They started out as Bow Wow, and then they changed their name to Vow Wow. And this is Shockwaves, and this is basically kind of like a compilation greatest hits type thing. But yeah, a little more kind of pop metal, I guess. You know, there's some synth in there and stuff like that, but I love Japanese metal, man. Here's a great blast from the past and a killer record. Stand Tall by the Killer Dwarves. Great album. Great album. Okay, so I was just showing, you know, that Mike, in that box of goodies he sent me this EZO cassette tape. This is also Japanese metal, by the way. This is my promotional copy on vinyl. One of the first bands to, if you look there, kind of like X-Japan. In Japan they call it visual kai, which is all the makeup and the real super spiked hair and all that stuff. These guys were one of the first, before it was even called that. These guys were one of the first, and this album is sick. It is so good. If you guys ever see this is pretty darn rare too, let alone a promotional copy. A regular copy of this is just so hard to find, but it is so worth it. So I got that. That's self-titled, just EZO. And then I blaked this up. This is such a sad story, but such a damn good album. Such a damn good album. This is the self-titled Badlands, Jake E. Lee's band after he left Ozzy. The sad thing about this, see those 4 members? 3 of them are no longer with us, and not long after this album. So very sad, but man, God, this is a good album. So Badlands, Jake E. Lee. And then this is Beast from the East, Dokken. 2 LP live. I always had a problem with the title of this album. Beast in the East sounds a little too much like Unleashed in the East by Priest. But yeah, still, this is, you know, when it's such a good recording. I mean, it's amazing. So blaked that up. This is All Fired Up by Fastway. This is their 2nd LP, and I've mentioned it before, but Dave King here on vocals. Dave King, you know, now with Flogging Molly is his band. Completely different avenue of music. And I actually just got done reading that Fastway is releasing a brand new album. Not with Dave King, but the band is back together and releasing a new album. So looking forward to that. Anyway, 2nd LP, kick ass. This is another rare album that you just don't see. You would let me just show it to you. Dangerous Attraction by Lion. And you would think, looking at this is probably kind of Bon Jovi type stuff. It's not. This is much heavier than that. It's not thrash by any means, but it is heavier than, you know, like Dokken and things like that. But this is a band that could have really gone far in the 80s, and I'm not sure why they did not. But yeah. And then my band, I have so many of those, but absolutely love Hammerfall. This is Legacy of Kings. This is a German import on Nuclear Blast. This is their 2nd LP. This is their best LP without a doubt. I have turned more people onto this band through this album. You know, if you guys ever want to hear, you know, and this is power metal, but this band is, oh my God, Swedish power metal, kick ass band. Check out a song called Heeding the Call or Back to Back. You can find them on YouTube, but yeah, Hammerfall. This is my original pressing. So that. And then here's Anvil again. This is Pound for Pound. Absolute mint copy. Killer, killer album. So, Pound for Pound. So, that's it, guys. That's what I got to show right now. So, like I said, I'll be doing the drawing for my contest on Monday the 17th. I think I have that date right. Anyway, I'll be drawing on the 17th, whatever day that is. Maybe that's Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Oh, I am going to do a Q&A thing, a question and answer. I've been getting a lot of questions PM to me, so I want to compile like a list of some that I feel like answering, and I'll tack it on to one of the videos or something where I just answer some of your guys' questions that have been sent. So, you know, if you guys have a question or anything like that that you want to ask me, I'll answer it on video instead of just answering back in text. Send me some questions. Hell, maybe I'll make just a whole video of just Q&A. But anyway, that's the update for now. I will talk to you all soon. Peace. Stay in the groove.